What's up, YouTube? Aquarium Junkie RC here. I'm making this video today because I had a coworker ask me the other day what he has to do to set up a tank or get a tank started. So there's a couple things I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about what you need to get and something called the nitrogen cycle. Alright, so first you're going to need, of course, a tank. Then you're gonna need to go get a filter, a heater, maybe some kind of substrate. Some people do bare bottom tanks. I'm not a fan of bare bottom tanks, but you're also gonna need a light, and you're probably gonna want some decorations. So you're gonna go home, you're gonna set everything up, and then what are you gonna do? You're gonna want to go buy fish, but unfortunately, you're gonna want to wait. There's a thing called the nitrogen cycle, which I mentioned just a few minutes ago. So the nitrogen cycle. All right. So you have your ammonia, which is basically fish poop and pee. So you're gonna get that ammonia going, and then your ammonia breaks down and turns into nitrite, and then the nitrite breaks down and turns into nitrate, and the nitrate is what you want. You get the nitrate out of the water by doing water changes. So this cycle, if you don't have any way to jump start it, can take up to a month and a half sometimes. There are a couple ways to do it faster. One way is to get some kind of a bacteria starter. There's a thing called beneficial bacteria in your tank, and you do want that. There's another way to do it, which is a little bit faster than the additives, such as the bacteria starter, is getting some used filter media, which you can do from a friend's tank, or you basically just take their sponge or their filter, bring it around in the water, and you get that brownish nasty water, and then you take it home and you put it in your tank, and that will definitely jump start your nitrogen cycle. The fastest way to do it is to, if you already have a fish tank, which I'm assuming if you're watching this video that you don't, but this is a way you can do it, is to take a filter off of an established tank and put it on the new tank, and that basically instantly cycles your tank. I know I lost a lot of fish and wasted a lot of money putting them in there. New tank, tank's not cycled, high ammonia, which your ammonia is bad for your fish. You want zero ammonia in your tank, but to start the tank you're going to need some ammonia, so that's why I say hold off on the fish. I wasted a lot of money and sacrificed a lot of fish because of an uncycled tank. There is a way, there is called a fish in cycle, which basically you're going out and buying some real hardy fish like some rosies or goldfish, and it's basically a sacrifice fish. So you're pretty much not expecting those fish to survive. Excuse me. I only did that once, and it somewhat worked. I bought about 30 of them, put them in my 55. It cycled for them, then I went out and bought my cichlids. My cichlids were 3 times the size of the rosies, and I basically crashed my cycle. But, like I said, please don't go out and buy your fish right away unless you're going to do the sacrifice fish way. I know you go out and you get those new fish and I think they're really cool, and you throw them in your new aquarium and they don't survive, and that sucks. So the best way that I've done it, I have a couple of fish tanks in the house. I took a filter off of my pre-existing fish tank, put it on the new tank, pretty much instantly cycle. Or another really good way is to get that sponge and then wring it out in your water and get that poop water and put it in your new tank, and that really jump starts and helps that nitrogen cycle to get going. So don't just go out and buy new fish. There's other videos on YouTube about a nitrogen cycle. It is very important to starting a new tank. So ammonia, nitrite, nitrate. You want the nitrate. You want 0 ammonia and 0 nitrite. It can be frustrating, but please cycle your tank before buying your fish. If you have any questions, comment on my video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna be making a lot more videos. This is only my 3rd video. I've talked about plants in my 2 previous videos. I did this video because of my coworker. Keep them nitrogen levels down. That's how with the water changes. But please cycle your tank. Do your research. Don't just go buy fish. Have a good day.